You guys, there are a ton of new Funko Pops that I want to track down and go out to some of my favorite stores to see if I can find them. Like, I don't think I've been this excited about new Pops in a while, so I guess without any further ado, let's get started. Here we go.
Here we go!
Alright guys, I'm here at Target and they actually have one of the Funko Pops that I came looking for, and I'm actually really excited to find it. So if you guys see right here, I'm a big basketball fan, guys, and they have the ones that I'm looking for right here with Karl Malone and John Stockton. I'm a huge Utah Jazz fan, and this 2-pack is freaking cool. I used to play NBA Jam back in the day with my brothers on the Super Nintendo, so this is a really nostalgic pop for me. But then we also have Sean Kemp in here, and looks like we also have, is it Dennis Rodman and Isaiah Thomas? So they have all three of the different pairs, I believe. But I think they have some other ones that are in here, guys. Some of the new like soccer pops right here, Harley Quinn as well, and then I think I saw some other stuff in here as well. Yeah, some of the X-Men 97 ones. I have no idea how to say this name. Is it I don't even know. Or Sauron right here. So those are pretty cool too. But yeah, anyways, guys, they have a bunch of new stuff, but I'm really excited to add this to the collection. When I saw it announced on Instagram, I was really excited about it. So it's cool to find it in store today.
The next day.
So I made my way over to a second Target, guys. I'm always curious to see the difference between the two stores that I usually visit. So I'm kind of curious to see what they've got. I'll be honest, so far, I'm not really noticing anything different. I don't notice those NBA Jam 2-packs that I found at the other Target, but I know that there are a couple of other sections, guys, that they have some more exclusives. I think we found this at the last store, guys, but the Target exclusive Ghost Rider is a pretty awesome comic cover. I think I've mentioned this in videos before that this would make a really cool normal size pop. But I think what I'm going to do is check the other section, see if there's anything new over there. But yeah, let's head on over to there. All right, here's the first spot that I can think of, guys, that they have this little display of pops. I want to say that some of these Schitt's Creek's pops are new, I believe, and maybe even this Star Wars pop right here as well. Oh, you know, actually, some new ones that I do notice, guys, are some Invincible pops, which I feel like I would definitely pick these up, but that is definitely damaged on the corner, so maybe not. Maybe I'll have to look around and see if they have some of the other ones, guys, but there are only 3 in this set with Invincible, Omni-Man, and Adam Eve. Maybe I'll pick up Omni-Man today since he is here, and if we can find a better Invincible, maybe I'll pick him up at another store. I'm not sure. Then if you wanted to take a look at Adam Eve, there she is as well. And then I feel like I've showed off this section a number of different times, guys, but they still have tons of different Target Con pops in here with the Shadow and Amy 2-pack, Elmo on Trike. I mean, with pretty much everything. I don't think they've sold out of any of their Target stuff here at this location. I think I'm going to pick up Omni-Man today, guys. I feel like that's a pretty solid pickup. Too bad that Invincible had some damage, but I still think this is a pretty good one, so I think that's going to do it for Target. My next stop, guys, is going to be the mall, and because there is a pretty big Funko Pop drop happening at Box Lunch. There's a ton of new figures, guys, that have dropped today. You know, it may include a little bit of Spider-Man, a little bit of Nickelodeon, which I do enjoy both of those things. So we're going to head on in and see all the different things that they got, and maybe there's a surprise or two. I don't know. We'll probably go to Hot Topic as well, and maybe another store. We'll have to see, but yeah, I'm very excited to see what they got in Box Lunch. Okay, guys, I made my way back to the Funko section. A majority of the new stuff is going to be on the back counter, so I guess we can still show off some of the stuff that's back here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get much video footage of what's, you know, behind the counter that is new. But I mean, it looks like they have a bunch of the new Sleeping Beauty pops, which are pretty cool to see, guys. There's a whole new line of those if you guys want to take a look at the back of the box of all the different ones right there. But they also got in some of the new Star Wars pops as well, which is Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think this is from the Phantom Menace. I think they're celebrating an anniversary, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 25 or is it 30? I can't remember specifically, but that is definitely a Star Wars movie that I grew up with, so that is really cool. There's also a new version of Snoop Dogg as well. I love the fact that he's got that glove on. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure what that reference is, but yeah, they do have a new Snoop Dogg pop as well. Oh, that's pretty sweet. That's the Maleficent on the bridge. That is a cool moment for sure. Not one that I'm going to pick up today, but I can appreciate the really cool design on that. But as far as what I'm going to pick up, guys, I think everything is going to be on the back counter over there. So I'm going to take a peek and see what they got. Holy Toledo, folks. Did I almost spend $100 on Funko Pops today? I absolutely did. But was it worth it? 100% it was. Over at Hot Topic, I noticed they had a little bit of an anime display, guys. Checking for some chases. Obviously, they would probably be long gone by now. But I know that there's a couple of different chases, guys, in this new Demon Slayer line. So figured it was worth a shot, guys. They were also setting up some other things in the Funko section, so I only took a picture, but that was pretty much all that was new over there. Well, you guys, I gotta say the haul was very strong today. definitely a lot of things that I wanted. Definitely dropped some dough as well, but I think we'll probably head over to a couple other stores, but I'm very excited with the things that I picked up though. So I decided to stop by Entertainment, guys. I still have, I believe, about like a $60 to $70 gift card here. So whether or not I pick up anything to add to my collection, any new pops, or maybe even some rare pops for a good deal, I guess we'll see. But let's head on in and see what they got. Inside of Entertainment, guys, they still had a ton of ad icons, guys, from the previous week. If you want to take a look at some of the other stuff, I mean, this isn't really an ad icon per se, but Clifford is a really cool one. I have that one in my personal collection. A bunch of other different stuff, guys, if you want to take a look. I just think $7.99 for a Bazooka Joe is a really good deal, guys. Definitely a classic ad icon. I have this one in my personal collection. Found the new Ring Scatter Sonic, which is definitely a really awesome Funko Pop. They have some of the Castlevania pops still, which if you're looking for those, guys, and you're in the area, definitely pick them up. I think those are a pretty solid deal for sure. I also found this Hela from Thor Ragnarok. Some of these Ragnarok pops definitely had some value a little bit ago. I'm not quite sure if they've kind of held up the value that they used to have, but looking around, guys, at their other section, some more ad icons. There's definitely a ton of them. You got Captain Crunch right here that I'm just surprised, guys, that it's $12.99 now. It just seems like it would be a much higher pop because he's such a classic, you know, serial ad icon character. They had that Woody Toy Story VHS, which I thought was fun. Looking at their other more valuable case that's in the back right here, guys, if you want to take a look, I mean, it's a good mix of stuff. You got like John Wick in there, the Beagle Scout Snoopy, excuse me. They also have Garfield, Teddy from Bob's Burgers. So a good selection of stuff. Nothing that I wanted though. All right, guys, back at home, I got a bunch of stuff right here in this bag from Target and also Box Lunch. Let's just show it off. So first thing that I want to show you guys is something that's super nostalgic to my childhood. I'm a huge fan of basketball. As you can see, you know, I'm wearing my Jazz hat, got my shirt as well. But one thing that I want to show off to you guys that I picked up over at Target is this right here, guys. This is the John Stockton and Karl Malone NBA Jam 2-pack. So growing up, me and my brothers and my sister, we had a Super Nintendo, and one of the games that we had on there, guys, was NBA Jam. And you know me, I'm from Utah, so I had to pick John Stockton and Karl Malone. And the cool thing about this pop, guys, is you can actually see on the back right here how they have it displayed of all the other pops that are in the NBA Jam line is how you would like select your player, like when you would actually play the game, which I think is super cool. If you guys want to take a look closer at the figures right there, I love the fact that they've got flames, you know, on the basketball and also behind his feet on John Stockton, which is in reference to the very famous line, guys, in NBA Jam, he's on fire. He's on fire! So very excited to add this to the collection, guys, and let me show you the other pop I picked up from Target, and that would be this guy right here, guys. This is Omni-Man from the Amazon show Invincible. I've only watched the first season, guys, but I would definitely say this is a really cool show, really awesome, and very brutal, let's be honest. I've never watched The Boys before, but from what I can tell, guys, as far as like violence goes, it's like somewhat on par with The Boys. But so far in the first season, I've really enjoyed the show, and I figured I gotta at least pick up some of the Funko Pops from this show. I believe that there are a couple of different exclusives. I think there's like a damaged Invincible and also a bloody Omni-Man. But hey, this is the first one that I found, so I thought it was really cool. If you guys want to take a look at some of the other pops that are a part of this line, they're on the back right there. And I know there's actually a Funko Pop secret on this one, guys, but you'll have to wait for a YouTube short in order for me to show you the secret on this one. All right, guys, on to the Box Lunch haul. So I think this would make sense, guys, showing this one off. First, guys, this is a Spider-Man pop. I do love me my Spider-Man pops, and I thought this one was super unique, super cool, and I ended up picking up the Box Lunch exclusive upside down Spider-Man eating a hot dog. And I don't know what screams New York more than hot dogs. I guess, you know, obviously there's some other things, but this is definitely a really cool pop that, you know, kind of shows where Spider-Man is from. The fact that they were able to do a stand, guys, that makes him hanging upside down is pretty darn sweet. I mean, maybe it would have been cool if they drew on a mouth, guys, that looked like he was actually eating the hot dog, but hey, I'll take this for now. This is a cool one for sure. And I think it will go great in my Spider-Man background somewhere back here or anywhere else in my Spider-Man collection. I'll find a spot for it. Anyways, glad to pick this one up. All right, and on to the Nickelodeon collection of things, guys. I ended up picking up Ren and Stimpy for my first Nickelodeon pops. So it looks like these are the Space Madness versions of them, guys. We got Ren right here, and I also have the Space Madness Stimpy right here, which I'll be honest, guys, I don't remember a specific episode of when they went to space, but I'm sure I could find a clip for you guys and play it right now so you can kind of get some reference. But I did watch a decent amount of Ren and Stimpy, guys. One of the most nostalgic things that I remember, at least from Ren and Stimpy, was the log song and Happy Happy Joy Joy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
So I'm very glad to add these to the Nickelodeon collection, the ever-growing Nickelodeon collection, might I add. I only ended up picking up one of these from the Wild Thornberries because this was the only one that they had available, guys, but I ended up getting a Liza Thornberry, and looks like she is holding a baby cheetah. Now I'm thinking about it, guys, I actually have the original Wild Thornberry Pops in my collection, so did I really need to pick this one up? Not necessarily, so I don't know. Maybe I'll end up giving this one away. I kind of thought about it afterwards after I bought it. I was just really excited to find the new Nick Pops. So whether I keep this one or not, I'm not sure. But let's move right along, guys, to one of my favorite Nickelodeon shows growing up, a part of Rocket Power. Let's show him off first, guys. I got Otto Rocket. And I'll be honest, guys, growing up as a kid, I never really like skateboarded or anything like that. You know, I did have like a Razor scooter and things like that, but I always tried my best to imitate, you know, the kids on Rocket Power because I just thought it was like super rad, guys. They were always surfing, doing extreme sports, and it was obviously one of my favorite shows. It was so cool. And I gotta say, they did a really good job with Otto right there. Love the fact that he's got, you know, his green sunglasses, pretty iconic, and he's got the hang loose going on right there, and he's also got a skateboard. I mean, overall, I think this turned out great as a Funko Pop. And who is Otto without his big sister right here, guys? We have Reggie. And I gotta say, I just think these Funko Pops turned out so good. I hope this, you know, kind of gives us more of a glimpse of maybe some more Rocket Power Pops in the future. Maybe we could see some as some like cons or something like that. Like I'd love to see Sam, Twister, Tito, and maybe even Raimundo. I think all those guys would make great Pops, but happy to add these ones into my collection for now. And last but dang, certainly not least, guys, I am so happy that they finally made a pop of this guy. This right here is Jimmy Neutron. My love of Jimmy Neutron probably started, guys, when I saw the Jimmy Neutron movie, and then a couple years later when they came out with the television show. That by far, I think I probably watched every single Jimmy Neutron episode growing up. And I think they did an excellent job on the pop, guys. I love the fact, you know, he's got his iconic little remote right there. He's pointing up his finger like he's doing a brain blast. And I mean, they got his hair down pretty well, and you know, his giant head, I think overall translated into a Funko Pop very well. And I could definitely see some more characters from Jimmy Neutron. Obviously his best buddies Carl and Sheen would make good Funko Pops. Maybe even like a Retro Lord, that would be kind of cool. Heck, throw in his pet dog Goddard, that would be a cool Funko Pop as well. But I'm so happy that they're making more Nickelodeon Pops. Hopefully we get to see more here, you know, later on this year with the whole like Nick Rewind thing that they're doing. This is a great start, I would say. But overall, I would say that I spent a lot of money, got a lot of new stuff, but I am very happy, guys. You'll have to let me know in the comment section below, are you equally excited about these Nickelodeon Pops, Spider-Man Pops, or NBA Jam? Anything I picked up, let me know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, you guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.